Chevy 2, a standout over Falcon and Valiant in 1966. To help you sell more effectively, let's look at what the Falcon and Valiant salesman will sell hard this year. Outside, inside, and go side. Both Falcon and Valiant salesmen will play up new styling for 1966, but they can't match the smart, modern lines of the completely new Chevy 2 look. This year, Ford salesmen will stress the Mustang look, which has been imitated in Falcon styling. Notice the chopped-off appearance in the rear. And remember, Falcon salesmen can't offer hardtops. In contrast, you have hardtops in both the Nova and Nova SS series. And all Chevy 2s present a neat, clean-cut appearance, set off by the new slanting rear window. However, Falcon salesmen will talk about a major increase in overall size. So, Falcon exterior dimensions differ little from Chevy 2. Falcons do have curved side glass and a vinyl roof option on the sports coupe. Next, Valiant salesmen will talk up dual grille styling in the front, borrowed from 62 Tempest styling. They won't mention that, nor the fact that the front of the Valiant leans so far forward above the bumper that it's clearly vulnerable. Falcon and Valiant will stress their new exterior colors, all of synthetic enamel finish. They can't match Chevy 2's magic mirror acrylic lacquer finish with more brilliance, smoothness, and longer gloss retention. And Falcon and Valiant salesmen can't talk about flush and dry rocker panels. This Chevy 2 feature protects the body area most liable to rust damage. Now, let's go inside. Falcon is larger inside, and this will be a big part of the selling story. The interior dimensions now compare favorably with Chevy 2's, more or less. However, the new Valiant interior, front and rear, has less shoulder room and less hip room than the Chevy 2. Valiant also has less backseat legroom, and there are many little things that give you selling advantages. For instance, competitive instrument panels look good, but the speedometer is located off to one side on both the Falcon and Valiant. On the Chevy 2, it's directly in front of the driver, with a straight-line scale, easier to read than the smaller round dials. And competition has irritating things, such as the Falcon glove compartment door. It's placed so low that when opened, it can flop on the passenger's knee. The Chevy 2 compartment is higher, giving the passenger more room and easier access. And Chevy 2 Nova models offer more rear seat comfort with foam cushions. Only the Falcon station wagon has this feature. Next, Falcon has increased luggage capacity in the trunk, but Chevy 2 still has more usable trunk space. The Falcon gas tank is still bolted in as the floor of the trunk, inviting damage. You can sell Chevy 2's full-body construction with a strong floor over the gas tank for greater strength and protection. And you have important advantages on the go side. Chevy 2 is way out front with a much wider choice. Chevy 2 offers 7 engine choices. Falcon has only 3 choices. The Valiant, 4 choices. And Chevy 2 has an even greater lead when it comes to power teams. 17 power teams for Chevy 2 against Falcon's 7 and Valiant's 9. Not only can you offer more power teams, the Chevy 2 4-cylinder engine is a leader without competition when it comes to low-cost operation. Neither Falcon nor Valiant can offer 4-cylinder economy. Next, compare 6-cylinder engines. Your Chevy 2 6s have 7 main bearings and hydraulic valve lifters for extra smoothness and quietness. Only one Falcon 6 has 7 main bearings. The Valiant 6 has only 4 mains. Compare V8 hot packages like the Nova Super Sport with 275 horsepower. The hottest Falcon Futura V8 delivers only 200 horsepower. The souped-up Valiant V8 gives the Valiant Signet 235 horsepower. And don't forget, the high-compression Chevy 2 V8 engine with 350 horses. And the Super Sport has front bucket seats and a center console as standard. These are extra cost items on Valiant Signet. The Futura has bucket seats as standard, but does not offer a console. Also, 3-speed manual transmissions on 6-cylinder Falcons and all Valiants are synchronized only in second and third gears. Chevy 2 alone has all forward gears synchronized on all manual transmissions. Chevy 2 also has a decided advantage in car handling. For instance, overall steering ratios. Falcon has a slow 29.4 to 1 steering ratio, and Valiant 28.9 to 1. Chevy 2 has a faster acting 25.4 to 1 ratio. Falcon will be talking longer, wider rear springs. Use the ride advantage of Chevy 2's newer concept in spring suspension, monoplate rear springs, in your selling. Valiant still uses a front torsion bar suspension, which makes for mighty harsh riding in extremely cold weather, and replacement costs are high on this type of suspension. The effective brake lining area on Chevy 2 ranges from 21 to over 50 square inches more than on Falcon, over 15 square inches more than on Valiant. In the long run, Chevy 2 has a dollars and cents advantage. Model for model, Chevy 2s generally return more at trade-in time than either Falcons or Valiants. No doubt about it. Outside, inside, and go side. You have the big sales advantage to do a standout selling job over Falcon and Valiant. So stand out. 66 is your year.